Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going on a little field trip, metaphorically speaking of course, to one of the most recognizable symbols of freedom and democracy in the world, the Statue of Liberty. Now, you might think you know everything there is to know about Lady Liberty, what with her gracing postcards and elementary school textbooks and all. But trust me, beneath that copper skin are some seriously weird, but true, secrets. We're talking little-known facts, hidden histories, and maybe even a few nerd fighter Easter eggs along the way. You know how we do. So, buckle up friends, because we're about to embark on a journey through history, engineering, and maybe even a little bit of art appreciation. Stick around, because you won't believe some of these. Alright, let's kick things off with a fact that might surprise you. The Statue of Liberty wasn't originally a symbol of American pride, at least not in the way it is today. See, back in 1886, France, yes France, gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States. I know, right? It seems kind of wild to think of such a monumental symbol being a gift, like someone giving you a particularly large fruit basket. But it was a symbol of the friendship forged between these two nations during the American Revolution. And this wasn't just any old thanks for having our backs gift basket. This was a massive undertaking, a symbol of freedom and democracy that took years to build and transport. We're talking 350 individual pieces, shipped across the Atlantic Ocean. This gift wasn't just about celebrating the past though, it was about inspiring the future, about reminding both France and the United States of their shared values of liberty and justice for all. Now, most people know her as the Statue of Liberty, which, let's be honest, is a pretty straightforward name. It gets the point across. But Lady Liberty actually has a much fancier, more official name, Liberty Enlightening the World. Try saying that 5 times fast. But seriously, this name isn't just about sounding impressive. It speaks to the deeper symbolism embedded in this monument. Enlightening the world suggests that liberty isn't just an American ideal, but a universal one. A beacon of hope for all people striving for freedom and self-determination. It's a powerful message, and it's one that resonates far beyond American shores. And you know, it's worth remembering that this statue was a gift, a symbol of international collaboration and shared values. It's a reminder that even in a world often divided, there's still room for unity and hope. So, we all know the Statue of Liberty is green, like that's kind of her thing, but she wasn't always that way. Nope, Lady Liberty has undergone quite the transformation over the years, and it all comes down to chemistry. You see, the Statue of Liberty is actually made of copper. And copper, my friends, is a bit of a drama queen when it comes to oxygen. When copper is exposed to oxygen, it oxidizes, which is a fancy way of saying it rusts. But unlike the rusty orange we usually think of, oxidized copper turns a beautiful shade of green. This green coating is called a patina, and it's actually a good thing. Patina protects the copper underneath from further corrosion, which is kind of like the statue's very own superhero suit. It took a while for Lady Liberty to get her green groove on though. For the first few decades after she was built, she was a shiny copper brown. Can you imagine that? It's kind of like picturing the Hulk as a giant, muscular beige dude. It just doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? So next time you see a picture of the Statue of Liberty, take a moment to appreciate her unique green hue. It's a testament to the power of time, nature, and maybe just a little bit of chemistry magic. And hey, who doesn't love a good makeover story, right? Okay, let's talk about the sculptor behind the Statue of Liberty, a dude named Frederick Auguste Bartholdi. Now, Bartholdi was a pretty big deal in the art world, and he's said to have drawn inspiration from all sorts of places. But there's one source that's particularly heartwarming, his own mother. Yep, you heard that right. The face of Lady Liberty, the one that's come to symbolize freedom and democracy for millions around the world, was modeled after Bartholdi's dear old mom. I don't know about you, but I find that incredibly sweet. It adds a whole new layer of meaning to the statue, don't you think? Now, I've seen pictures of Bartholdi's mom, and I'm not saying she looked exactly like the Statue of Liberty. I mean, who among us can rock a 7-pointed crown with such grace? But you can definitely see the resemblance in the facial structure, the strong nose, and maybe a hint of her stoic expression. It makes you wonder what Bartholdi's mom thought about all this. Did she ever stand at the foot of the statue and marvel at her own immortalized likeness? Did she feel a sense of pride, knowing that her face would inspire hope and possibility for generations to come? It's a thought that never fails to give me goosebumps. let's talk about Lady Liberty's headwear because honestly, who doesn't love a good crown? But this isn't just any crown. Oh no, this crown is packing some serious symbolism. You see those 7 spikes radiating out from Lady Liberty's head? They're not just there for decoration, though they do look pretty darn majestic. Each of those 7 spikes represent a continent, and there are 7 continents on Earth, in case your geography is a little rusty. But wait, there's more. The number 7 also represents the 7 seas, which, you guessed it, there are also 7 of. Okay, maybe we got a little carried away with the number 7, but you have to admit it makes for a pretty amazing coincidence. But let's get back to the symbolism here. By incorporating the 7 continents and seas into the crown design, Bartholdi was making a powerful statement about the universal nature of liberty. He was saying that freedom isn't just an American ideal, it's a fundamental human right that transcends borders and oceans. It's a message that resonates just as strongly today as it did back in the 1800s. In a world that often feels increasingly divided, the Statue of Liberty stands as a powerful reminder that we're all connected, that we all share the same planet, and that we all deserve to live in a world where freedom reigns supreme. So, you know how the Statue of Liberty is this iconic shade of green? Well, she wasn't always green. When first assembled, Lady Liberty was a shiny reddish-brown color. That's because she's made of copper. Over time, the copper oxidized, forming a green patina. This patina protects the copper underneath from further corrosion. So the Statue of Liberty's green color is a sign of her resilience and timelessness. The Statue of Liberty, not always green but always awesome. Alright, let's talk about getting physical, with the Statue of Liberty that is. We've all seen pictures of people standing in her crown, looking out over New York City. But have you ever wondered how many steps it takes to get up there? Well, wonder no more, my friends, because I have the answer, 354. That's right, 354 steps from the ground level to the crown. It's like climbing a 27-story building. But hey, if you're up for the challenge, climbing to the top of the Statue of Liberty is an experience like no other. Just be prepared for a serious workout and maybe some jelly legs by the time you reach the top. The view from the top is totally worth the effort. You get this incredible panoramic vista of New York City, the harbor, and beyond. Just maybe pack a water bottle, okay? Okay, time for another fascinating fact about our copper friend, Lady Liberty. The torch we see today isn't the original one. It was replaced in 1986 due to damage. The new torch is copper, covered in 24-karat gold leaf. 5,000 sheets of gold, applied by hand. A beacon of hope and freedom, built to last centuries. Who doesn't love a little bit of sparkle? Okay, so we all know Lady Liberty holds a torch. That's pretty hard to miss, right? But did you know she's also carrying a tablet? And no, it's not an iPad, though that would be pretty cool. This tablet is inscribed with July 4 MD Sekel X 19. Now for those of us who haven't brushed up on our Roman numerals lately, that translates to July 4th, 1776. Ring any bells? Yep, that's the date of the American Declaration of Independence. It's like the ultimate birthday card, forever reminding everyone of the day America declared its independence. And it's a pretty powerful reminder that the Statue of Liberty isn't just about America, it's about the ideals of freedom and democracy that inspired its creation. It's kind of beautiful, you know? This gift from France, forever linked to one of the most significant dates in American history. It's a testament to the enduring power of shared values and the hope for a more free and just world. Okay, I'm getting a little choked up here, moving on. We've talked about the Statue of Liberty's height, but let's talk about her shoe game for a second. I mean, you can't be a symbol of freedom without some seriously awesome footwear, right? And trust me, Lady Liberty does not disappoint. Her sandals are a sight to behold. We're talking size 879 here, folks. I know, you're probably thinking, John, that can't be right, but I assure you it's true. To put that into perspective, her feet are about 25 feet long. That's like 5 times the size of Shaquille O'Neal's feet, and that dude has some big feet. Imagine trying to find shoes in that size. Talk about a challenge. I bet even Zappos would have to make a special order. But hey, when you're a beacon of liberty, you get to rock whatever size shoe you want. You know, when you think of a giant copper statue, you probably imagine something pretty rigid, right? Like, it's just standing there, stoic and unyielding. But the Statue of Liberty, she's got moves. Okay, maybe not dance moves, but she definitely sways in the wind. And no, I don't mean a little wiggle here and there, I'm talking about a full-on 3-inch sway. That's right, the entire statue moves 3 inches back and forth when the wind kicks up. And if you think that's impressive, get this, her torch can sway up to 5 inches. That's like a whole hand's width of movement. It's actually pretty incredible when you think about it. This kind of flexibility is a testament to Gustav Eiffel's genius engineering. Remember him? The Eiffel Tower guy? He designed the Statue of Liberty's internal structure to be flexible enough to withstand strong winds and even hurricanes. Talk about forward thinking. So yeah, next time you see a picture of Lady Liberty, remember, she's not just standing there, she's grooving with the wind, in a very subtle 3-inch sway kind of way. Okay, so we all know Lady Liberty stands for freedom and democracy and all that jazz, which is awesome, right? But did you know she was also a working woman? Like, literally, she had a job. From 1886 to 1902, our girl Liberty wasn't just a symbol, she was a bona fide lighthouse. Can you imagine sailing across the Atlantic weary and hopeful and seeing that torch cutting through the darkness? Talk about a welcome sight. Apparently, though, she wasn't the best lighthouse in the world. Her light, while powerful, was often obscured by fog. Plus, mariners complained that it wasn't visible enough from a distance. I mean, I get it, lighthouses are supposed to be reliable. You can't have them taking nights off because of a little mist. Still, even if she wasn't winning any lighthouse awards, I think it's pretty cool that she served a dual purpose for those 16 years. It's like finding out your history teacher was also a roller derby champion in their spare time. You wouldn't expect it, but it makes them even more awesome, right? So the Statue of Liberty, she's a tough lady, right? Standing there, wind, rain, the occasional pigeon. But even the toughest among us need a little TLC every now and then. And let me tell you, the Statue of Liberty has had her fair share of spa days. There have been times, folks, when Lady Liberty has had to close her doors to the public. I'm talking full-on, sorry, we're closed for renovation signs. It's not just about keeping things shiny and new, though that's part of it. Sometimes it's about safety, making sure the internal structure is sound and secure. You know, the nuts and bolts of freedom, literally. And then there are the times when it's about preserving her for future generations. Because let's be honest, the Statue of Liberty isn't just a statue, is she? She's an icon, a symbol of hope and opportunity, not just for Americans but for people all over the world. So yeah, she needs a little downtime every now and then, a little R&R, because the truth is, keeping a symbol of freedom standing tall, that's a full-time job. Okay, get ready for this one, because this fact is straight out of a superhero comic book. You know how I said the Statue of Liberty is tough? Well, hold on to your hats because I wasn't kidding. We're talking about a copper statue standing hundreds of feet in the air, on an island in the middle of New York Harbor. Lightning rod much? And you know what? Lightning doesn't just strike once. Oh no, folks, the Statue of Liberty gets struck by lightning, on average, 600 times a year. That's right, 600 times every year. Think about that for a second. This monument, this beacon of hope, is literally getting zapped by the heavens hundreds of times a year. And you know what? She just keeps on standing. A little singed maybe, but still standing. It's almost like the lightning, it just reinforces what she represents. Strength, resilience, the enduring power of freedom. Well, there you have it, a whole bunch of weird but true facts about the Statue of Liberty. Did you know she had such a shocking secret? Literally. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these weird but true facts about the Statue of Liberty, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which fact surprised you the most. Was it the lightning, the shoe size, or maybe the fact that she gets a little green around the edges after all these years? See you next time with more amazing facts and stories.